Please welcome the man who should not be faced in mental combat due to being unarmed, Liam Haddock.
And what a grand final it's going to be. So many destructive robots, some new faces coming into the grand final, and seeing who's going to take that all-important trophy. Now, let's see how they got here. Let's live the road of Armageddon.
Heat A, the champions J sent Lawn Purge over the hedge to another lawn. Herbert 4 sent Hedgy Pig flying into that same lawn. 618 got rid of the horrible comment, and then Veterans Piggyback 4 went squealing all the way back home as Icky Fud 2 got the win. Round 2 saw J progress after tearing apart Herbert 4, and 618 may have done the same before getting stuck, allowing Icky Fud 2 to advance. The heat final saw J meet Icky Fud 2, and Icky Fud 2 met the angle grinder getting stuck on it so J could advance. Heat B, our second heat, saw Snapshot return and send Starlight X back to the stars. Then Blue Lightning left the Mortal deflated, Knifey Goblin took Bulldog to the dog pound, and Total Misery sent Bugger Brother flying over the wall. Round 2 saw a surprise as Snapshot got torn apart by a Blue Lightning, whilst another surprise saw Knifey Goblin pitted by Total Misery. And an unexpected brutal clash ended up rather limp as Blue Lightning burnt themselves up as Total Misery advanced. Third seed Skyrocket were up next in Heat C and sent Corrosion up and out of the war zone, as in the next fight saw Brero couldn't damage Marcus of Queensberry so the mouse squeaked away for the win, and in our third fight Vets Betsy 2 couldn't figure out how to deal with Tinad, as our final round 1 clash saw Jabberwocky 3 eliminate the former championship contender Lev who'd fallen far. Round 2 saw a shock as Skyrocket couldn't ooh to the mouse and so the mouse took the win, as Jabberwocky 3 got turned turtle and Tinad got turned towards the heat final. The run finally ended for the mouse as Tinad put them in our mousetrap to advance. Heat D, the final heat, saw former champ Solarflame return and quickly get to work throwing Hypnodisc out of the arena, as we then saw Punis98 rise leave King Buxton stranded, and in a miracle as Wee Balls snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, pitting themselves to allow Buzzkill 2.3 to advance. And lastly, I Need Higher Hair 2 couldn't deal with the sensation of Sawsation. Round 2 saw Solarflare remain on form as Punis98 went flying out, whilst Moloch Buzzkill 2.3 saw Sawsation pit themselves to send Buzzkill 2.3 into the heat final. The miracle couldn't hold off the former champs though as Solarflare got the reflection to send Buzzkill 2.3 down into the pit. Our round 1 matchups see 4th seed Solarflare take on the massive disc of Total Misery, whilst champions J have Tinad as their first opponent in the grand final.
From Melissa and seeded number 4, Solar Flare.
Former champions, now 4th seeds, Solarflare have fixed their self-righting issues and look to be ready for another grand final berth. A breakout star in Series 4, and if Sims become a constant threat, their powerful Matic Flipper.
From Ranking, Total Misery.
Total Misery are rookies that sport a massive vertically spinning disc with 2 drive sections either side and long legs as well as a tail to give it its stability, and to allow the machine the height it needs to bring such a massive weapon to the war zone. If flipped over though, that weapon will be little more than an afterthought.
Roboteers, stand by.
The house robots overseeing this fight are Mr. Psycho and Sir Killalot.
3, 2, 1, activate. Cease.
Solarflare flipping Total Misery out of the arena. Sadly, that's a misery for all.
The 4th seeds look as strong as ever, flipping Total Misery out of the arena, to take another step towards the championship fight, while Total Misery has one more chance to stay in the grand final. Up next is Jay and Tinad.
From Brink and seeded number 1, Jay.
Our champions and number 1 seeds, Jay, return with their devilish spinning blade, ready to bring more carnage and chaos into the arena. With self-ranking issues fixed, we'll see if Jay can hold on to its crown.
From Steve N4, Tinad.
The only robot with a crushing weapon, as well as showcasing 2 angled spinners. Steve may have strayed from his flippers, but Tinad has a rather vicious attack method that may be the path forward. In a reverse design to Dead Metal, I think the house robot may want more than words.
Roboteers, stand by.
The house robots patrolling the arena for this fight are Growler and Shunt.
3, 2, 1, activate. Cease.
Tinad scrapes by their teeth and goes into the judge's decision and wins. They go into the next round.
A shocking result as Tinad takes the judges' nod over champions Jay, who now need to work hard to stand the chance of defending their crown. Our round 2 fights see 4th seed Solar Flare up against Tinad for a spot in the championship fight.
RWRS, stand by.
The house robots overseeing this fight are Mr. Psycho and Growler.
3, 2, 1, activate. Cease.
What a shot by Solar Flare, flipping Tinad into the pit of oblivion. Solar Flare is in the grand final. Only one battle to see if they can take up their trophy again from Series 4.
Solar Flare continues on and looks unstoppable on their path to reclaim their crown, whilst Tinad falls into dangerous times as they can't afford to lose now. Jay and Total Misery will decide who takes 4th place this series.
RWRS, stand by.
The house robots patrolling the arena for this fight are Growler and Shunt.
3, 2, 1, activate. Cease.
Total Misery's run has ended. They did their best and they got into the grand final, but Jay took them away and won.
Their weakness came out at the worst time as Total Misery got turned over and couldn't turn back over, giving our champions Jay a foothold still in the grand final. Jay and Tinad will do battle to decide who gets 3rd and who has a chance at the championship title. Last time these two fought, Tinad came out on top, so we'll have to see if the champs have got a plan to beat them this time. Total Misery claims 4th.
RWRS, stand by.
The house robots of this fight in the arena, Sir Killalot and Sergeant Bash.
3, 2, 1, activate. cease.
And this is the last step for Jay. For our current champion, they are out, meaning that Tinad goes into the grand final with Solar Flare.
Well, the champions have fallen and Jay will just have to settle for third this time around, whilst Tinhead now has to figure out how to beat Solar Flare if they want to win the championship in what could be our final fight. Before we get to the grand final fight, we have some time to honour and remember the machines who made up what it means to be a part of RWRS Revised, and we do this by handing out our awards to the machines who best fit the respective categories. So, without further ado, let's get into the awards, starting off with... The Best Design Award was given out to the robot which was judged to have had all the hallmarks of exceptional design. What this means is that the robot had a great emphasis placed on its weaponry, visual appeal, creativity, and effectiveness in combat, as well as improvements on any previous incarnations. So, the robot had to be one that impressed us from a practical standpoint. And so, with all that in mind, the winner was... Solar Flare! Our champs can lay claim to another trophy before their title fight. Our final award is the Best Engineered. Best Engineered Robot Award is given out to robots which showcased exceptional engineering quality as well as complex, reliable and powerful designs. This award is for those robots which pushed the limits of what we thought was possible and brought us something truly awe-inspiring. A technological marvel which showcases and flexes its inner workings in a truly masterful step forward for robot combat. And a robot stepping forward for this award is... Tinad, bringing a truly fascinating machine into the arena. Next up is the Best Original Entry. This award was given out to the robot who was considered to have the most unique, fun and destructive design, in some cases highlighting examples of innovative weaponry, designs, or technologies for the series. Robots that set themselves apart, maybe not in the overall battle record, but with the way they interact with their opponents are what this award is all about. Let's see which robot was best fit for this award is... Our winner for this award was a close one. So close in fact, we've called it a draw between our two winners. Blue Lightning and Marcus of Queensberry. Both machines more than staked their claim for this award, and we felt it best to give both machines the prize instead of either one missing out. This award is given to those who are considered to have provided the most entertainment or support to fellow competitors in the pit. Acts of sportsmanship during competitions, such as voluntarily forfeiting a place in the main championship, were also acknowledged. Robots and teams who were, while still trying to win the championship, also had an emphasis on the fun and comedic side of Robot Wars, and there was only one robot that we felt best fit this award, and that was... Knifey Goblin, who always embodied the spirit of good competition. This award was given to debuting teams and/or robots deemed to have made the biggest impression in their respective first series. Factors such as competition performance and entertainment, effective... I read that wrong. Our fourth award is the Most Promising Newcomer Award. This award was given to debuting teams and/or robots deemed to have made the biggest impression in their respective first series. Factors such as competition performance and entertaining, effective, or original designs were also considered in deciding the winning robot. Only for the promising rookies which we had plentiful of from this series. Those machines who were gracing our screens for the first time and showed up with something to prove. There were many to consider, but only one could be the winner, and that was... Total Misery. After a truly impressive breakout year that saw them reach 4th place, we'll be looking forward to their return next series. With the awards out of the way, we now have only one thing left to do this series, and that's to crown a champion. Round 1 saw Solar Flare on fine form against Total Misery, slipping the large disc Uta as they then ran into Tinad in the winners final to decide who got the all-important second life in the championship fight. Solar Flare took the win with a beautiful flip to send Tinad into the pit and the losers bracket. Tinad had a slightly longer path to get here, but they do have the more impressive wins as they took down Jay not once but twice, with the first time coming out in round 1 as they took a judge's win over the now former champions to meet Solar Flare in the winners bracket final, when they unfortunately fell foul of the Pit of Oblivion. They had one chance to stay alive and ran into Jay again, but this time they didn't need the judges to get the win as they shoved Jay down into the pit.
Roboteers, stand by.
The house robots in the arena are Dead Metal and Shunt.
3, 2, 1, activate. Cease.
And the winner is Solar Flare. Well done to Solar Flare, taking their championship back from Series 4. But they have to go into the final series of the Classic era. Will they do it? Let's find out. Thank you very much for attending these destructive battles. We shall have more in Series 7.